then our natural state is effortless. Natural state is effortless. It also means that our perception, our habit of knowing anything is through effort only. It's like desire, effort, achievement. That's how we know that I have done something. But if there is no desire, no effort, and no achievement, how you would know whether you got it or not? Only you can know it through the opposite. Only you can know it through the sense that you don't know yourself. So when you have the sense you don't know yourself, it gives rise to your effort for search for truth, search for yourself, exploration for yourself. And then when you really understand what to do, then you question this sense of this sense in yourself that you don't know yourself, that you are not awake, that you are not enlightened or anything. I mean, anyway, these are words, but you just question them and they disappear. But in this effort, something very important happens. The same state was there when you were a child. But because you were like this, there was no way for you to know whether you are awake or not, whether you know yourself or not. Basically, you really did not know yourself. For you to know yourself, and some kind of resistance is needed, which comes through going away from yourself and having this sense that you are lost, that you don't know now. Now you are stuck, you are imprisoned in something, which creates some energy, awareness, a kind of local center, which is impossible actually in reality to have more center than one. There is one center of the whole life. So for this center or for this life, it is impossible to know itself. So in order to know itself, it creates separation, and this separation gives creates this local entity and then local awareness, which is the seeker right now. Apparently in this play it is the seeker, and now this seeker has this awareness, is coming back to itself. So this whole exercise creates generates in a way, creates in a way, I don't know correct words, but I don't find any appropriate word right now. It makes you aware of yourself. It makes life aware of itself. So it is a mechanism of life to become aware of itself, to taste itself. That's how it knows. So this resistance called ego is very important. Without this, no knowledge can happen, no self-knowledge will happen, because you are the self, undivided self all the time. So there is no possibility of any knowledge. How you would know that? So you will have to have some desire of knowing, which comes from the sense that you have lost yourself, that you are not experiencing yourself now. So this desire is basically the core of all the exploration that happens in yourself. So as long as the desire is there, you will keep exploring yourself. Maybe in some cases, maybe beyond this general line of awakening or enlightenment. You don't know actually how far you must explore, so you keep exploring, and sometimes you go beyond normal awakening, and when you report back, the other awakened beings may say that, oh, we did not know this. So they may mark it as beyond enlightenment, or much deeper than normal enlightenment, maybe. Just because of this, maybe your desperation, your desire too much, that even you know yourself fully now, but you have no way to really confirm how much to know, how deep to go in yourself. So you keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. It's a very funny situation actually, but this is true. That's how it is. So there is nothing which is a waste of time, which is a mistake or which is wrong. In this whole scene there is nothing that is wrong. Everything is supporting to only one thing, knowing yourself. And here yourself means the life itself, the source itself. Source wants to know itself. Source wants to explore itself from different angles, from different ways, from different body-mind systems. I mean, these are basically body-mind system is just a point, a angle.
Level. Level, like.
No, angle.
Angle.
It's a different angle from which life wants to explore itself. Because every body-mind system is life itself, source itself. Because there is nothing else but the source everywhere. So this is life's mechanism. And if you don't understand this, which is life itself, you are life, but if you don't understand this, you have this impression that you are suffering in this body-mind system. You are separate and you are suffering. There is no such thing as separate. There is no such thing as seeker. There is no such thing as self which is to be found. It is only life, all the time. So it's like this canvas of life covers everything. There is nothing beyond the canvas of life. And it is not some dead kind of source which is lying there waiting for you to be explored, to reach there. It is ever present. It is present in everything, in your mistakes also, in your suffering also. Your source is present. The source is present. So the question or the search for truth comes from a body-mind system which says that I don't know myself. I am suffering. I am suffering. So let's say do something about it. But it is part of the game, part of the whole game. There is never a mistake about anything. But because you cannot see it, you feel I am suffering. There is no I am that is suffering. There is no I am, there is no suffering. There is nothing except life. Always. All the time. So it's such a, I mean, that's what they call cosmic joke. They call it a cosmic joke. It's a cosmic joke. Because when you know yourself, you know that first of all, you know nothing can be known in the way you were thinking, and secondly, you know that you are not. Now, who will know what? It is just life, the ocean of life moving, the waves and everything, enjoying. So the end of the suffering is basically disappearance of the sense that I am suffering. The moment this sense disappears, the suffering disappears. Suffering is not real. It is just a sense, just a feeling that I am suffering. But apart from this, beyond this truth, the experience of life is different. In experience in life, we are separate person, separate body, mind, everything. And because it is there, it is happening, this kind of teaching and all these things happen. So as long as you have this sense of separation, you will have to find somebody, some teacher, some technique, some teaching, something. Because otherwise you are not okay as you are. Even if I tell you that you are okay as you are right now also, you don't believe it. So to convince you, I will have to find some ways. I will have to tell you some methods. Those methods are nothing but kind of questioning yourself. questioning what you already are. So it is a way of looking at yourself again, what you already are. It's not a question of progress or growth or any kind of journey or any kind of other movement. So it is all these techniques, teachings, everything is only for this. So you can look back onto yourself. But as long as you have this sense, this kind of teaching, which is a play, which is just a game, there is nothing real here. But it will continue. It is continuing. It is part of the divine. It is by the will of the Absolute. That's why it is happening. If the Absolute doesn't want it to happen, it will not happen. So it is like a table tennis game that we are playing between each other. You are trying to convince me that I don't know myself. I am trying to convince you that you already know. You just check, you just confirm, let go of your belief, and you keep telling me that find some new way for me. I don't understand your this way, this particular way. So it's a game that we are playing continuously, and this whole game is being played between the life itself, which means one life, one source, totally one. I really mean it. Just one source, one center. Let's say if we have to say this like identity or something, one identity, life, but no other identity. So life is just playing, because life is there is nobody else, so it creates more than one. It creates two and many to play, to entertain itself. So it is the entertainment of life, and you will have this feeling of suffering as long as you don't understand this. You cannot see unless you see this. You will have this sense of separation, separate center, separate life, separate responsibility, separate suffering.